We're here to look at the newest entry in the saga of the Matrix. That's right, Matrix Resurrections, which serves as the fourth film, not if you including Animatrix, which technically isn't a film, but whatever. Anyway, it's the fourth entry brought to us by the Wachowski sisters now. So I'm just going to say Wachowskis just to not get into like the wrong pronouns and stuff like that. So the Wachowskis, who brought us the original Matrix back in 99 when I was 19, about 18, about to go on 19 something. I got the VHS somewhere in this house. That's how long ago that was. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now because I'm exposing my age.
Thomas? You seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams. Am I crazy?
We don't use that word in here.
Hi.
Have we met?
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Time to fly.
And if you go chasing rabbits,
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to follow me.
and you know you're going to fall.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me, no?
When logic and proportion have fallen, so be dead, and the white knight is talking backwards, and the red queens are ahead. Remember what the Dharma said.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
The Matrix Resurrections. What did you guys think? I dug it. I love it. I have some thoughts. I guess this is the same thought that is on everybody's mind. And where is Morpheus? There was an interview that was done not that long ago, and it was with Laurence Fishbourne saying that he would not be reprising his role, or he wasn't in this movie. But things can change. I mean, they can keep it under wraps. We've seen that before, where someone is not credited, or they're keeping it hush hush until the movie releases. We don't know. But let's talk about what we do know. We do see a lot of Easter eggs, starting with the music. I mean, we got Jefferson Airplane playing White Rabbit, which basically is talking about, you know, tripping on acid, but it still has a metaphor for this type of movie, because it's like, all right, you know, from the first one and this one, you take the red pill, you go down the hole and you see what is real. You take the blue pill and You wake back up and everything is back to the way it was. Now we notice that Neo is taking the blue pill every day, but he still has this feeling that something isn't right. And we see a scene where Neo is in the elevator looking around and everyone's just like in their phones and they're just like zombies. People are slaves, which is what the Matrix is, turning humans into batteries, like, you know, Morpheus mentioned in the very first film. If you pay attention to the very first scene, I was like, that perfect city picturesque view, I don't know, maybe it's the quality of the laptop, I don't know. It looks kind of fakeish. Like, then we see the cat, the black cat, which is funny because you saw the black cat in the first one when he was like deja vu, and you're like, what's that? And they like tripping and they're like, uh-oh, it means the Matrix changed something, yada yada yada. Neo is new to everything. He doesn't know who Trinity is, who's supposed to be the love of his life. And we last saw him die in the last, what was that, Revolutions. We saw him die. So with that being said, if that's the case, he could potentially not be that Neo, but be another version. Now, if you remember from, I want to say Reloaded, one of those, he talks to the architect, and the architect is like, you're not even the first. There's so many different versions of you that has done this. We've destroyed Zion so many times, yada, yada, yada. However, that version was different because Agent Smith, played by Hugo Weaving, another person that doesn't make an appearance in this movie, he did something different when he was destroyed.
He was compelled to stay, compelled to disobey.
And the Matrix needed Neo's help to stop Agent Smith. Even though he died, there was a truce between the machines and the humans, between the woke folks and the not woke folks. Look, if they want to wake up, they can wake up. If they don't, they can stay in La La Land or whatever. But that's where the video game kind of picked up at, not the one Enter the Matrix, but the other one, the Matrix Online. If that treaty got reneged on, then it could show why this version of Neo is back. Who knows? We don't really know the plot as to why. We don't know if it's kind of going back, if it's going to retcon anything, because the Matrix has so much lore going around between the comic books, the video games, and the original trilogy. One thing that I noticed that the movies kind of veered away from was that the first Matrix had a lot of biblical intent. Even to the ship that they were on in Nebuchadnezzar, so many biblical references where Neo is basically the Messiah. He's the one that comes back, which is not even just biblical. It's just foretold in a lot of different religions. Just as a kid going to church and going to Catholic school and stuff, I just remember when they said certain things, I was like, oh, okay. From what I hear, Jada Pinkett is going to be Niobe. I'm bummed to not see Laurence Fishbourne or Hugo Weaving, but doesn't mean that it's not possible. We've had those surprises before. Hollywood has tricked us. I really do hope that Laurence Fishbourne is still tied to this franchise. But if not, I am not doubting Yahya Abdul-Mateen II at all. Morpheus basically as a younger version, and I am assuming that. I saw him in Candyman, he was in Aquaman, he was in The Get Down, he was in Watchmen. He's an amazing actor. Great on the eyes, by the way. Wow. Those things being said, I'm not totally unhappy. And let me just say this. People will watch these trailers, get in the comments and say, oh, I fucking hate it. I don't want to do it. Why are they doing this to the sequel? The movie comes out. Here's my ticket. Are you going to check this out in theaters, or are you going to watch it on HBO Max? Because we see hybrid release as usual. Warner Brothers, HBO doing their thing. What's your take on this trailer? Are you ready for it to come out? Are you tired of them rehashing stuff? What is your opinion? Leave it down in the comment section, because where else are you going to leave it? Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified. Like I always say, be awesome, be you, but above all else, love yourself. All right, I am R.S. Lewis, aka Insomniac Writer, and I'm out.